spend just a few minutes as well talking about the legacy of Nana Konadu Agyeman-Rawlings, and sadly, we lost her yesterday. Now, it brought, yesterday, the conversation has advanced so much to women empowerment conversations, and it brings to bear the work she did during the 31st December movement. And even after the Beijing Declaration, the history says that it was one of the things that propelled, at the time, the Constitution to want to recognize spousal rights. But unfortunately, if you visit that provision in the Constitution, Article 22, you would realize that it was just mentioned in there that in a matter of practicability, they would enact regulations or some sort of, rules to be able to regulate spousal rights. It's been over 30 years. Today, Nana Konadu Agyeman-Rawlings has passed, and whilst we're mourning and celebrating her, we remember that there was a law that was supposed to have been passed to at least bring some fair and equity into the distribution of property rights. I hear that bill goes to Parliament back and forth and all of that, but really never gets to see the daylight. If I wasn't a woman, I would say that it looks like because Parliament is very filled with a lot of masculine representation, and so they do not see the importance of that spousal right. But Kamal, moving forward, one of the questions we've been asking, what can we do to immortalize her memory? What can we do to immortalize the fight for women empowerment and child development in this country?
Before we deal a bit on, we come to this legal issues that you have raised as to whether or not spousal rights is indeed given a boost in this country. Let me first of all eulogize the first former lady, the former First Lady of the Republic of Ghana, who, in fact, appeared to be the longest serving ever. She's contributed her quota to national development, despite the tradition that brought them in, which we all sought to castigate, because coming at the point of the barrel of the gun to seize power, nobody thinks is palatable. That is why coup d'etats are indeed not upheld or not held in high esteem today. That said, the gun brought them, the gun maintained them for some time, and got to a level where people had to cry, the spillage of blood and all that, got to a level where identification haircuts were given to people. Ghana went through a lot, got to a level where you could not even express yourself freely under these people. They could not press conference, press freedom was a problem.
Why is this necessary?
No, I'm just telling you the background that brought her. Nonetheless, she did well. Even that, with all this, run up to 1992, when we pushed for a democratic form of governance, and they agreed, it took her husband, Jerry Rawlings, our former president, to use his blood to thumbprint or sign the first constitution of the NDC.
What does
that tells you. I'm telling you what.
Like physically?
Physically.
He cut his thumb.
Yes.
Use blood.
Use his blood.
Is it true?
You know, he'll answer you. I will not tell you what. Wait a minute. I'm continuing. It's my fault. I mean,
that's some history.
It's my time.
I'm not ready.
I have told you to use his blood.
I'm fascinated.
To sign or to thumbprint their first constitution to establish the party. It took the wife to design the emblem of the NDC for them. She did that. She designed the logo of the NDC for them. Okay, that's how come they went to court later on when she was claiming the patent rights to this design and all that. After doing all this, these people who are very ungrateful, NDC, very ungrateful, look at how they treated the houseman. They called him a barking dog, and that they had tamed the barking dog. That's how ungrateful NDC appears. So. Then they proceeded to call her names.
Are you doing things right?
No, because I am doing things.
When they start to also call names.
Why? Let him do it.
I think when you're coming on the table for equity,
he called for it. I thought we were going to have this for this morning. He called for it. I'm saying that these ungrateful beings who appear to be like they are the saints of today, this is what they did to even their founder.
But you had the
and did it to the founder's wife.
We had the chance to do things.
You remember right up to 2012, that infamous congress they had in Sunyani, Fonka Games and Fonka. They subjected this woman to a very inhumane treatment. Today, they want to cry more than they breathed and say they are the best. She's our mother and she's whatever. She's your mother, really? What you did to her? What got her to form NDP? These ungrateful beings here. You understand? So for me, in as much as we are mourning and we are sad, the last thing, to the extent that the daughter, who is a 3-time member of parliament, very sharp, senator, excellent doctor she is, served diligently because of the father's hatred, the mother's hatred. She's sitting somewhere, not even appointment for her. And you say you are the best. This is how they've subjected the first family too. For me, it's sad. It's not my party, it's for them. Anyway, the cadres who are watching me this morning know what they did to their founder and know what they did to their roots. They have no roots. That's how come they attack every root.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right. Rashid, Tanko maybe. Do you see where Kamal is coming from? And do you agree, if many people watching us today feel the way Kamal
Yes,
feels?
I feel sad for her.
I think you give him his time, will you not?
I am not a learned Islamic cleric. I've read the Quran. I'm from that family of Islamic. My brother is learned.
I'm not learned. No, I went to Saudi Arabia. We're going to Saudi Arabia, doesn't mean I'm a learned Islamic cleric.
You are like, you have seen...
I'm not.
You have seen Mecca. I want to see one before.
You have not been to Mecca?
I've not been to Mecca.
That's a shame. You should be.
Now I'll go, definitely.
That's a shame. You should be.
Now I'll go.
You have the capacity.
But you know what? In Islam, when somebody dies, you don't speak evil of that person. That's what the religion says. See what you are doing. You have to go back. Today is Friday. You have to do something. When you go to mosque and pray for forgiveness.
I spoke about your evil,
No.
her evil.
As about you have spoken evil against the woman. You said she and the husband kill people.
It's a fact that stated, not evil.
What facts
they came with a gun.
About? I'm saying you said
the husband came with a gun. That's true.
Today is Friday.
It's a fact. No,
you have
to, nothing to do with.
You have to appease yourself. Because
AFRC, they came with a gun.
When you go, you are no more a Muslim. You know, that's what the religion says. It's a fact. I'm just telling you, live camera.
Kamal, he was quiet. Please let him have his moment. I have very few minutes to wrap up.
Konadu Agyeman-Rawlings is part and parcel of the history of NDC. Nobody can discount it. She's our mother. I've worked with her from the 90s. I've been with that lady, a very fantastic woman, when we started the democratic culture. When Kamal and his group of people were saying that Ghanaians should vote no against the constitution, he's just referring to talking plenty. Prof, I'm sure you're aware of that. MPP and his group said they should vote no against the constitution in 1992.
That's not true.
It's a fact.
That's not true.
So
you are a Muslim. Don't lie.
That's not true. Aduba and his group.
It's very untrue.
And President Kufuor, then candidates, they all said, let's vote no against the constitution.
No.
There were the no people.
We advocated for it.
Oh, Kamal.
Oh my God. No.
Kamal.
No, we don't do this. This is a big platform. That's why I'm surprised about it.
No, because people have said that because the constitution came right after the revolution.
But we did not say we should vote against the constitution.
Okay.
Kamal.
The Dankwa Buzia club that we formed was actually what pushed Rawlings and Co. to go into multi-party democracy. So why then we say we should vote against?
This is their story.
He's a Muslim.
This is
a big
their
Muslim.
story.
You should
can't
know this.
tell their story for them.
No, that's not true. That's not true.
Nah?
But when you're saying a story, I said it's on fact.
Please give him. Please allow him. Come on. Please allow him. It is his story. Let him tell it, please.
Tell my story. You've said your story. I didn't interject.
Don't lace it with lies.
No, because you have already announced that they're sending people watching. Please, come on.
That's fine.
Hold your fire. You know, I said initially, these people have a penchant of trying to change the history of Ghana and trying to bastardize our educational system with their rhetorics. You see what he's trying to do this morning? Everybody knows. Look, even a primary school child knows that in 1992, this group of people, even to the extent GBA, refused to join the Consultative Assembly in drafting because that we brought hairdressers and other people, carpenters to come and draw a constitution. What kind of constitution was that? They were not going to participate in that. They refused. And when the constitution came out, we were then the DYLG, Democratic Youth League of Ghana. That's at the wing of PNDC. Young, small boys going around in the villages telling them, vote yes, we now want to bring you democracy. These people who said they were learned people, who said they shouldn't vote yes against, that the constitution is meant for all this. That's what they were doing in 1992. Nana Konadu mobilized the women, 31st December women, to make sure that they all came out in their numbers to vote yes, so that we can now have a democracy that we are enjoying today. Kamal, you are speaking evil of that woman and everything. Meanwhile, it is Nana Konadu.
About the evil you did to her. The evil you did to her is what I'm talking about.
I've been saying that when MPP are speaking, watch them closely. They say we have to fix them. These people in Ghana.
The evil you did to her.
Because the way they are, when they are speaking, you have to watch them closely. When Nana Konadu was solidarizing with them, we warned that, look, these are not the group of people you should go and solidarize with. MPP, they are not the group at all. You know what they did to you and your husband? To the extent the same group said your husband was not a Ghanaian. In 1992, when your husband was going to be...
At least we didn't call him a dog.
They said the husband was not a Ghanaian.
But we didn't call him a dog,
and therefore,
a backing
he
dog.
was not qualified to be a president of Ghana. They went to court against... They even went to court to say that the court should stop the celebration of 31st December and all that.
Yes, we did.
Court
We succeeded.
And they succeeded.
Yes.
We have no problem with that. We respected the law and went ahead. So later, when Nana Akufo-Addo came closer to them, their family, we won. These are not the group of people you should be coming closer to.
You want the backing dog.
No, we say that we won.
Kamal, you had
and
your
the
time.
family saw it later. You remember, even our founder, His Excellency Jerry John Rawlings, on his sick bed. You remember what happened the 2020 election? On his sick bed, he was doing this. Do you know why he was doing that? When even Nana Akufo-Addo...
You are hearing things.
I say, I'm telling you, you know why he was doing this? He was saying they should vote for John Dramani Mahama.
Why was he number 2?
Yes, that was our position. You remember that thing? And because these people had made sure that they managed to convince our mother, and our mother was thinking that they were the best of people, they should solidarity. Today, see, they are speaking evil against her death. They are speaking evil against her death. She died, and we are mourning.
The evil you did to her.
And
that's what we're speaking
that's why
about.
I'm saying that today, my brother Kamal will have to go to Friday mosque and pray to God so that he become a Muslim again. Because as we speak now, he's not
Prof, will you support a state funeral for her?
For saying this thing, you know it. What you have just done. You don't speak evil against him.
You are a pastor.
I haven't spoken evil against any dead person.
Would you support a state funeral for her?
Yes, I support 100%.
Yeah, of course.
You know, her work is widely recognized. I said in my intro, her work is widely recognized, cut across all other barriers, lifting grassroots members, economic activities, to all the way to national legislation. You know, she paid her due, and I'm sure we remember her. What must we do so that we don't forget what she did for this country? I'm sure that was a question, and we started by asking us the spousal rights that has not seen the light of day. I'm sure what we can do, that bill must be passed in memory. And then, beyond the national recognition, we should be able to set up, for me, because I come from a higher educational background, a scholarship for rural girls. This administration must set up scholarship for rural girls. That should be able to, something that we can use. But my last comment on that is that her legacy should be a living verb, not a fading now.
Right, very well said.
But on the spousal rights,
very well said.
let's commend our courts. Our courts have done
time,
so well on that
is
anyway.
up,
But
yeah,
that's
I don't know.
we need a written law. But of course,
we are in the mourning mood. We'll mourn. We'll continue to mourn. I mean, her legacy lives on. The thing that she and her husband laid, the NDC is implementing same. Currently, probity accountability is going on. You see, in our government, accountability is going on. People are going to account for every penny that they took.
After taming the backing dog.
We are going to make sure that every penny...
After taming the backing dog.
Thank you so much.
Accountability is now...
Kamal, thank
After taming
you
the
so
backing
much.
dog, we are talking about their legacy.
Thank
Really?
you so much. Look, you should look out for the interview with myself and Tanko a little later today at 9 p.m. He says he's married to two, one Muslim and one Christian, and he's been explaining. He said it's a balanced equation. Look out for that interview on today.
My brother.
But this is the review segment on the AM show. We've got more on the show. Please stay.
Is it interesting?